our names tell people about our race and our culture. In fact, we're all in this together because everyone in the audience has put on a name tag on their shirts. And we're also divided up into races. We have our black section, our Caucasian section, tongue twister, Hispanic section, or like I like to say Latina section, our Asian section, and our Middle Eastern section. We put together a focus group with men and women of diverse backgrounds and beliefs to see how people make judgments about others solely based on their name. The first name up, Deidrika.
She is black. She is ghetto black.
A sister from the hood.
Definitely from the ghetto, because, you know...
I think she has it in her to be real ghetto. Like, you mess with her on the wrong day, it's a wrap. Like, you know, run away. But for the most part, I think she's just, like, chill. Like, all right, you know, I'm at my job, doing my thing. Don't bother me. Don't ask me to do no more, no less.
I think Deidrika works at the DMV.
I see her working in an office like she has, like, she's makeup all done, like her hair, like extensions, her nails done, everything nice.
I think Deidrika has a baby daddy. Somewhere, maybe a couple.
She's maybe not a criminal, but she dates a criminal.
A very promiscuous woman. 3 children, 3 different baby fathers.
I give her 2 different baby daddies.
Let me tell you, sisters are very sexual, and they like, you know, and then they
like to get it on. They like it.
The way they express it, they have no shame. Like, they talk about it. Yes, girl, I was with the other day with Tyrone, and I was with Rashid.
I think she's trashy, but she thinks she's sophisticated.
Right.
I think she walks around with 4 earrings, 3 tattoos, the big flashy name brands, but she thinks she's like, I am a classy woman.
I think she'd be attractive. I would think she'd be
that's not sophisticated.
face-wise.
I don't think there's anything attractive about a woman who can afford Fendi and Gucci but will not move out the project.
I think that Deidrika is overweight. I think she's thick. She's maybe on the heavy side.
Like big, like they will beat you up with my chicken.
I noticed that Bruce and Shoshone, African Americans, jumped in right away.
That's right.
Saw that name and was like, ooh, what did you say? She's black, ghetto black.
Ghetto
What
black.
was that?
Straight up. I mean, where we come from, we make up names like that all the time, and it just sounded so fake to me. So when I think of a name like Deidrika, I think of fake names like Shabambu and Shanae and stuff like that, and the crazy stereotypes that come along with the name. So.
And what about you, Shoshone?
Well, when I hear the name Deidrika, because I know girls, black girls from the hood with similar names like that, that's just what I think. It's the reality of it. I'm not the only one who thinks that. We all pretty much have the same idea. It's just when you hear that name, that's what you think.
Okay.
Okay, Jose is definitely Mexican.
If he came from like a high upper class Spain kind of very conceited Spanish family, he'd have a name more like Fernando. Or something like Jose just doesn't have that posh flair.
The first thing that comes to my mind has to be Puerto Rican.
I would say Puerto Rican.
I definitely think like blue-collar guy, like a janitor, plumber, or even like an auto mechanic.
I work in a restaurant, and it's just true that everybody who works in the back is Hispanic in some way.
So Jose's a
So Jose, he could be a busboy.
I see Jose as a less educated person, probably didn't have opportunity to go to school and, you know, be a smarter person, more intelligent. So for this reason, he works in a restaurant, he delivers, he does things that doesn't require so much smartness.
Definitely somebody that sells drugs or drug dealers.
When I think of Jose, I'm thinking about a guy straight off the boat who came to America to make great money to support his family.
That's why
he's up at 4:30 every morning.
Yeah.
Going from this job to this job to this job.
Let me tell you why I have to disagree with that, because if it's Jose, you know, he comes to the country, he makes all this money and work all these jobs, then he's gonna go, you know, and waste like half of what he makes in drinking, you know, and they drink all their money.
I think Jose should just learn English. That's why education-wise, maybe they could move up a little bit higher.
I have never heard the audience so loud during tape than that last segment, and it was coming from this area. Is there my Latin girls? Okay.
But you know what? I think it's a real disgrace that I noticed in the first judgment, we had black people going against our own black people, and then we have our Hispanic people going against our own Hispanics. You know, we should be unified. Nobody should be, I mean, it's just amazing. The first people to discriminate against the Deidre name were the blacks. And now with the Jose name, we have a Brazilian and we have a Dominican.
But it's the name.
And I don't think it's fair. It doesn't.
Most people that I know named Jose, they usually are drug dealing. That's what they do. Okay? Well, that's from my personal opinion. What I know from every Jose that I know either deals with drugs, you know, it's either a drug dealer or a woman beater, crackhead, the Jose's. I know where I'm from, okay? I'm not talking about everybody in general.
And what nationality are you, Carmen? What nationality are you?
Dominican.
Okay, so you're Dominicana.
Yes.
And saying all these things.
Because I am one. I'm Hispanic, so therefore I could talk about we have some good, but we have, I mean, as a Hispanic that I really don't like the name Jose. I don't like there's a lot of Hispanics out there with names like that are really out there doing anything but no good.
I work in corporate America, and I know what it feels like to be discriminated because of your name.
What does it feel like to have a name like Nikita in the workforce?
Because they think I'm there because I'm a token. They never look at my application. They never think of me as there because I'm intelligent, that I know what I'm doing, and that I do a good job.
When they see that application, they know it's a black woman.
They know it's a black woman, and they say, this is a good opportunity to fill our system.
So do you think that African-American women should name their daughters names that are more black-sounding?
I think we were named ethnically Nikita and Shanitra. I think, yeah, that's how we were raised. That's how.
And what are your children's names?
Shakimbria Alizé Mobley, LaBrenda Shytrasia Mobley.
What in the hell?
Thank you. And look at their faces. They want to sit there and get on nuts.
Shanitra, okay, wait. Tell me about the middle name, though. The first middle name stood out to me.
Well,
first middle name was?
It definitely wasn't because I was drinking while I was pregnant. It wasn't because of that. I just happened to wake up one morning and I saw Alizé. Her name had
Alizé is an alcohol.
Yes.
Very popular in the black community. My mom actually likes it. Mama, hi.
I don't drink Alizé. It's not my drink of choice. But I saw it and it went with Shakimbria so well that I kept it that way.
Okay. Now,
you can't say that every black person in this audience is now embarrassed, because I saw each and every one of y'all's faces when you heard Alizé.
See what I mean?
We're saying what everybody else is thinking.
Well, it doesn't matter because she loves her name.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad name.
What do you think about her name?
And this is what I told my sister when she named her, that Shakimbria is intelligent. She's in the 2nd grade. She reads on the 8th grade level. But she will never get the opportunities, sad but true, that she deserves because of her name. Because I know how people think about her. Just, you saw what Deidre experienced. That's what the disadvantage I was trying to take away from my children.
Let me ask the audience of all colors and races, who gets the job interview? You see the application? Applications come into the office in bulk. There's Ashley's application and Shakimbria Alizé. Who gets the job? Who gets the interview? Ashley. We'll be right back. Would they be more forgiving with the next set of names? Ashley?
Ashley is basically, in my opinion, the tall Caucasian blonde that's probably right now on 5th Avenue shopping for her Coach bags.
But she's just like this spoiled girl who doesn't want to work for anything.
Right.
Like my mommy and daddy have everything, so let me just go, you know, smoke pot.
Almost like she thinks that she's the queen of the world.
Well, I see her as like someone who's very like unsuccessful because she's been so cushioned throughout her life. So maybe she does have that rich husband or whatever because she can't really provide for her own.
And the type of person that will like definitely like cheat on her man and stuff, you know, because they get bored really easily.
She's like sort of maybe ditzy in a way.
I definitely think that she would be the life of the party.
Oh, Ashley's definitely promiscuous.
I see Ashley getting drunk and just going out with any guy, you know, at the end of the night, you know.
I think Ashley, girls gone wild. Like this song. Yeah, just like some. I do think like blonde hair, blue eye, girls go wild. I'm on my Jerry B. Like that's what I think when I hear Ashley.
Who wants to talk about that? Come on over here. Oh my God, we have an Ashley.
So I've been working since I was 16 years old. I'm very well educated. I'm actually a manager at a retail store. And to say that the name Ashley makes you think Paris Hilton needs to marry for money, I don't understand that. Like I said, I work hard, very hard for my money, and I take offense to that, very much so.
Let's see what Ashley looks like, the woman you guys were talking about. I know our panel is like, Tyra, you hoodwinked us. Do you guys want to see what Dedrika looks like?
Sure.
I think I have an idea.
Oh, wow.
I want to show you guys a picture of Jose, the guy that you were talking about so much and saying all these things.
He's so cute.
Look at Jose. Oh. Jose, you're so... racism and stereotypes a lot on the Tyra Show. You know, we have this ongoing series called Focus on Race, and today we did Focus on Race Names. And the interesting thing to me that I hear a lot, we didn't say it today, but I hear it a lot on the Tyra Show and in life, I'm colorblind, I'm colorblind. People always say I'm colorblind. But today was a different thing because it wasn't just about what we see in front of us in terms of the human flesh, it's about what we see on paper, a name. And I think even people that think that they're colorblind, when they look at somebody, we're not so name blind. So I think that's another area that we need to get further and get a lot more awareness. And I think the show did a lot of that today. And for more information about today's show, check out our website. And thank you, panel, for putting up with the rah. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.